Grts, Gamcel, and Gamtel want to build a partnership that will benefit both parties. A partnership which is not a win-win is bound to crack. But the relationship between Grts and Gamtel, Gamcel is not going to crash. It will flourish from strength to strength. When I first approached Gamcel to sell them the idea of sponsoring this movie, which the soap that we're talking about, the Sweetest Essence, it appears that I was not going to sell this to Gamcel. Because when I came, they said, okay, we look at this. And I came one back and forth, to follow. But when I said Saborati, Antilamoto told me, yes, this is the film I've seen. I said, yes, this is called Sweetest Essence. Saborati is the Spanish version. It is called Saborati in Spanish. But in English, it's called Sweetest Essence. And that was the beginning of this great relationship that we want to strengthen today. After going through back and forth, and we found out that this is the movie that they want because it is in consonance with the ideals and values that Gamcel stands for. So therefore, after one or two times, we concluded almost in principle that they are going to go for this. But I said that was not enough. There is something else that you need to get. And this I have to thank Basiru. Basiru told me, why are you guys not so in the Premier League? And I said, because there are two reasons. One is very expensive for us to acquire the rights to show the Premiership. And the second reason is GRTS also looks at its programming vis-a-vis what people want. But now that we have realized that this is what the Gambians want, I'll personally pursue this. And I've started working with programming with DG, who has, I must thank him for his relentless support to getting this, because it's expensive. But at times he has to personally involve himself to even calls to ensure that we are able to get this premiership. And this is what really we require of a good leader who supports his lieutenants when they are in pursuit of a great product that they want to bring to the public. GRTS is a public broadcaster, and we will continue to enrich our programs to support and give the best to our viewers. But this is at a cost. And this is the cost where Gamcel comes in to support us. If we were to do it all by ourselves, I'm not saying it's not going to be possible, but this year might not be possible. So you coming this year to supporting us, both the Sweetest Essence, fondly called Saborati, and the English Premier League, is indeed a clear testimony to this great relationship GRTS and Gamtel continue to nourish. So on that note, I would want to thank most especially my management, from the DG to finance to everyone present here, for their support while I try to pursue. And to Gamtel, I cannot thank you enough, because you've been always supporting us. And then continue to support us means that you are also helping us enrich the lives of Gambians. And this is one of the mandates that GRTS has. So on that note, I will thank you all for this wonderful support you are giving us.
Mr. Sadibu has said and Ramo reiterated. GRTS, we can only tell Gamcel, thank you very much for a job well done for us. It's not a surprise to me. I know Gamcel, GRTS have gone a long way. So, I bear witness a lot of instances that they came to a situation like this, like Ramo has outlined. But the beauty about this, in my own personal conviction, is, there's an equation in this. If you look at it, Gamcel, you're talking about your customers. Your customers are our viewers. You see, this is the equation in. What you do for your customers through GRTS, you are it's a win-win situation. Our customers are your customers. It's the Gambian people. So this is it. That's why I'm getting the whole picture from, you know. Like Salim said, it's extremely expensive, especially premiership, these films, to get them. GRTS is just a mediocre in this. We are playing a medium here. Gamcel is giving us this money. We're taking it to these premiership people, getting the right for the Gambian people, for our viewers, and Gamcel's customers. You give us the money, immediately by Monday, we pay the money to the film producers. They send us the film. In a week's time, it's here. We give it to your customers. That's our viewers, the Gambian people. So this is the beauty about the whole thing, which we need to nurture, and we need to jealously guide these two institutions, because there is one common thing that binds us together. That's the Gambianness. It's a Gambian thing. So let's Gambianize these things. Thank you very much.
So I need to thank and commend the management of Gamcel for having the trust in GRTS, because it's a huge sum. Taking 3.7 million and give it to GRTS, hoping that they will deliver, is another trust. Because the end is what is questionable, and it's our responsibility to deliver as we expected of us, up to the point of giving us this amount. I had said we saying that you are partners. I cannot call you our partners. It's not possible. You are not our partners. You are our parent body. Government assigned Gamtel to establish a television station, and he did, to a point whereby we are housed in a building, I can say, better equipped than your own building. That alone tells us how a parent cares for a child. And I'll always call Gamcel our parents. And it's good to have a good father and mother, because when you have a good parent, he always thinks about what is the best for the son. And that's what we are doing. And we promise you that we will do our best, because the support we are having from you ranges from taking care of our engineering section. It was happening up to 2008. After winning us, he still insisted that we will give us support. And I'm realizing it from different angles. Anytime I want to travel, I will call and say, I'm traveling. They will say, no problem, we'll put you on roaming. I will call Basir and say, there is an international match. We want, I don't know how the IDD, something like that. You know, this technology, I'm not good in that. You see? And he will say, consider it done, and it will be done. And I have never been harassed about settlement of those bills. That is what you expect from a parent. So, if we call you partners, it's okay, but I cannot call you partners. I call you our parent body. Because the fact is there, and this is what government expected of Gamtel, and Gamtel has delivered, and who are the beneficiaries? GRTS. We are enjoying it. So, you see, I'm very much happy with the decision you have taken. The decision is not to help GRTS, but to support your own institution. We are on satellite. We are on website and so on. The whole world is seeing what is happening in the country. So at the same time, we believe that we let the whole world know who made it possible, and we are among them. Coming back to the reason why we are here, you see, you have been doing a lot. You didn't forget Children's Hour. You forgot to mention Children's Hour. You sponsored it at the tune of 300,000. The Boland bill for 1.5 million. This is money. You see, World Cup in Canada, 200,000. Premiership some time ago, 500,000. Good Assembly, 300,000. UEFA Championship, 1 million. Can 2008, 250,000. 2009, Algeria, 200,000. States of Sin, 300,000. When you are mine, 2.5 million. And now we are coming to sign a contract for 3.7 million. Now, add this total sum and tell me how much is this. country